Hello and welcome. My name is Eva and I make automatic writings for the zodiac signs. So I have come to the end of this cycle of readings, and there are only two left. And because I don't want to know which zodiac sign the message is for, so in that way I'm not influenced by what I think I know about the zodiac sign. In the end, near the end, I make three writings. I made three writings, and this one was for Pisces, and there is Aquarius and Libra left. So I trick myself as good as I can to not know who the writing is for. I already made them like 3 days ago, so I'm not quite sure what it is about it anymore. So we will take this one and ask: is it for Aquarius or is it for Libra? I have here the zodiac signs times 5, so 10 cards. So I can shuffle. Maybe something will flow out. Is it Libra, this one, or is it Aquarius? We take this one. It's Libra. Chocolate. Satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself, sweet, rich, smooth, splurge, aphrodis, the good stuff, fine dining, do things right, celebration, elevated mood. So I don't remember it, the writing. I will read it to you, Libra, and we will see if it fits with this mountain of chocolate. So Libra, I just I had to read it myself because it's, as I said some days ago, and then I sometimes cannot read my own writings. So I will read you Libra Momentum. So I made this drawing, this peak, and there's a little peak here, and there's balls going to the peak, and then there is question marks. What is going to happen? Is it falling back down or here? So with the chocolate, I had a Libra in mind that maybe tries to look after your body, trying with the perfection, trying to also, in the end, it's talking about like maybe you have a picture perfect of what your life would perfectly look like, and it's a little bit asking you to maybe let the thought in that it could be much more interesting and magic than you ever can imagine if you let go of the pictures you have. So momentum, or rather back to the boring but comfy day to day. So much effort, it took so much strength. You really are on the peak, and it would only take a butterfly's stroke. But oh no, the fear. What will happen when you gain so much momentum? And for sure, there will be more challenges, and they might catapult, we came here, catapult you who knows where. So on one hand, wanting to move much higher, be successful maybe even as well, experiencing new stuff, and on the other hand, that mechanism we have in ourselves of the comfort zone and be safe, the one in us that wants just to be safe. So who knows where you might be catapulted if you have this momentum. The result is very clear on one side and very unsure on the other. You know this side very well. You probably fell down again and again and again on this side. So you know this side very well and very, very unsure what might happen on the other. Maybe you trick yourself by saying you wouldn't even know how to make this butterfly's decision. Maybe you're here already, Libra, like not really rolling either way. So, what's that little thing that is needed to make you actually go to the other side? I don't know either. I don't know what this butterfly's decision is either. I don't know either. It feels a huge deal for us brainwashed to flow in the river of cosmic orders. And cosmic orders are patient, if you will. They're in many cases, in more cases than not, is the answer you fear and at the same time hope for. So the cosmic orders, they answer with something that you fear and hope for, and it says, as you wish, Libra, as you wish. And because you trick yourself by thinking you want the new and the great change, but your nervous system feels it cannot trust you to stay soft and floaty once you jumped, let go, etc. Um, so your nervous system feels it cannot trust you to stay soft and floaty. So your subconscious or your nervous system or the ones that the butterfly stroke, it won't flip the switch, you see. I don't know if this is really how it works or if it rather is influenced by much greater forces than our free will. Maybe cosmically it is written in your timeline. Possible. Don't take my word. It, in any case, will not be what you narrow-mindedly thought and dreamed of as a fulfilled life. So either way, on any side, it will not be what you thought and dreamed of as a fulfilled life. It won't, and that is actually the best news we can give you. And with this is actually the best news we can give you. I had this feeling of because um, because of the narrow-minded thoughts, because it can be so much better, and maybe we don't have momentum. Do things right. See, do things right. Satisfaction. So the satisfaction, love, romance, perfection, like what does it look like to you, Libra, the good stuff? And maybe, yes, I just get this feeling that there could be much more. Maybe that's the butterfly's stroke, that actually it, our not consciousness, the more of us, it knows that it it is possible to live something much more fulfilling than what we can can think of. I said it already. To me it feels a little bit like this, Libra. But maybe the cards, I will now shuffle for some oracle cards. This is your message so far, Libra. And I will now shuffle for some oracle cards to see what else what else to this butterfly's stroke or this sphere, or what is a deeper. So in a nutshell, it's really talking about that you may allow yourself to eat the chocolate and not be on uh, to eat the chocolate and know that you will not gain weight. Like the best diet would be this mental change of I can eat whatever I want. Not believe in this. That would be the best, wouldn't it? And everything else is just can be so frustrating as well. All the rules we make up, but I don't know yet, from the below to the above. That's beautiful. Wow. So there is maybe the not conscious. I think we should change that word, because subconscious makes us think that it is just beneath us, no? And actually, it's just the things we are not seeing, all the energy, all the force, this, and it's much bigger, and it loves you. It's much bigger than you could ever imagine. Sovereign Queen, Knave, self-love, also very fitting. What's perfection to this Libra? And Malachite. So Libra, I will read these cards and come back to you. Okay, Libra, we can see it from maybe two sides. Either you are like you're comparing yourself with this picture, with this picture perfect, or what you need from the outside, or it's about it's about um, you inside, and with aspects of you inside who still are, or are that you compare yourself with you, and just the picture you have for yourself, with the voices maybe you have inside yourself. And it's asking, or speaking about, firstly, grounding yourself, earthing, being grounded, your base chakra with the malachite, and also from the below to the above. It's talking about standing your ground. If it's with yourself, or if it's others crossing your boundary, I mean, that's others crossing your boundary in the outside, or showing you that you need to, in the end, there we can be grateful for them, because they show us that we need to be good to ourselves, that we, in the first place, we need to believe ourselves, we need to be respectful with ourselves, and talk, and not second guessing our needs. So you have to discern that for yourself, where you were on this journey. You will always have your feet on the earth. It is, and then it is to the higher places, the higher thoughts, the higher self, that you must turn, like this picture, Libra. like you, I'm talking to a Libra who really wants to go up here, and and with this aspect that doesn't dare really, with the Malachite, is helping us. It can help us to learn trust the earth and the cycles of creation. Through the vibration of this stone, we face life and feel that we can handle our experience on the physical plane. Malachite's growth can remind us of more flexible ways of integrating structure and discipline. So also the balance with that, like, are you too disciplined? Is there too much structure and discipline, or again inside of you, Libra, or do you have not enough, that you roll down the hill quite often? um, it can be because there is this, in your base chakra. The Malachite is for your base chakra. Shows us any codes we might carry in the base chakra that are inhibiting the flow of our life force, like this momentum that wants to happen, that are maybe inhibiting you also from, like, uh, yes, having those higher thoughts, having it is to the higher places, the higher thoughts about maybe yourself, Libra. I don't know, because of the self love, that it all, of course, starts with really having our own backs, and not wanting others always in the end. For some time it may be good, but in the end, others have to show us our self-deception, and how we don't have our backs. And um, just this human life is about not even knowing that we don't have our backs, and becoming aware of what we have to, in where we have to be more true to ourselves, and maybe state, this is something I had to learn, like, but if I feel it, I don't need to prove to anybody why I feel what I feel. If I feel it, firstly I have to acknowledge that I feel it, and I don't need others to tell me, to judge whether I am right or wrong. I have to say and state, I feel that, and so it is like this for me. It is like this. So, um, and the sovereign queen is also, the first word is value. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, whatever it is. I cannot see that, in on what level you need to be reminded of that, but it is actually, maybe this point that makes you roll back, is that, um, you need to value yourself, and then you and also the base chakra and earthing, and then there is enough trust of your nervous system. Where was it? Your nervous system doesn't want to. So your nervous system, the energy grid of you, needs to be able to trust you, the higher aspect of you, or the parenting aspect of you. So in order to move on, to dare to have the the energy to move on. Stimulate confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to aggressively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. So don't wait for Queen Maeve, but she represents this energy that you have passage to, that you can that your own sovereignty, protect yourself in the outside as well. Don't let them use you as door mat in any way. And then in the end you will thank them for showing you that you have to be the one f- who is there for you. Self-serving or of the ego, and that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective, so yourself, protecting yourself from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit, like making this small world. In the end, it says it's much better than this small world. Maybe you imagine this world needs souls who are willing and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. So yes, this is your message, Libra. I will end it here. I hope it somehow resonated with you, and if you liked it, please let me know by liking and maybe subscribing. I wish you all the best, Libra. Bye bye.